slide, here I have shown the syllabus. Okay, in the syllabus, because topic is algorithms, building blocks of algorithms. So under building blocks of algorithms, we have statements, state, control flow, and functions. Okay, statements, state, control flow, and functions. So yesterday we have seen what is a computer and what is a program. So what is a program?
Sets of instructions.
It is a set of instructions that we are going to give it to the computer to perform some task that we call it as a program. Okay, so the program can be either simple program or complex program. For that, we are going to give some instruction to the computer. We will be giving some instruction. So already I have said about the three essential parts. What are the three essential parts? We are going to give the input data, then we are going to process the input, then we are going to output it to the user. Okay, we are going to input the data, process the input, and output will be given back through the monitor to the user. Okay, so what are the components of a computer?
Input unit, output unit,
Very good, very good.
CPU,
memory unit,
memory unit,
arithmetic unit, logic unit.
Control unit.
Okay, control unit. That is input unit, output unit, memory,
Power unit.
arithmetic and logic unit, and control unit. So these are the five. So inside the CPU, we have the arithmetic and logic unit, memory unit, and control unit. Clear? Is that clear? Okay. So now, problem solving methodology. In that we have seen about the program development life cycle. So is there any doubt in program development life cycle? Yesterday I have said the 4 steps in program development life cycle. What are the 4 steps?
to analyze the problem
To analyze
and
the
to
problem,
design a
then
program
design.
and development of a program and the documentation and maintenance.
Yes. Problem analysis, program design, program development, program documentation, and maintenance. Very good. So in program design, what we are going to do?
Develop a program.
Then in program development, what you will do? In program development, you are going to develop a program. You are going to type the code. In program design, before development, you should design how you are going to program. So for that, we have 3 things to do. One is either you can write an algorithm, or you can write a flowchart, or you can write a pseudocode. Okay, so what is the algorithm?
It is a step-by-step sequences to solve a problem.
Okay, this step by step. We are going to write the program in step by step manner. It will be in a sequence that we call it as a algorithm. Okay, problem analysis, that is to understand the problem. For each problem, we have multiple ways to solve. Okay, from that we are going to choose the best way to solve a particular problem. That is analysis. Second one is program design. So in program design, either you are going to design the program by writing an algorithm, or by drawing a flowchart, or by writing a pseudocode. So algorithm, we are going to represent it in simple English. It is going to be the step-by-step explanation of your program. Then flowchart, it is diagrammatic representation. For easy understanding, we go for diagrammatic representation, that we call it as flowchart. Okay, and the next one is pseudocode, that is short way of describing a program. Okay, so pseudocode, we cannot execute the pseudocode, only the program we can execute, but this pseudocode will help us to write the program. Okay, if we want to write a program, first of all you can write a pseudocode. Okay, on seeing that pseudocode, it will make us easy to write a program. Is that clear? What is a pseudocode?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we have algorithm, flowchart, and pseudocode. So pseudocode is short way of describing a program. Next one is program development. So after writing these things, after designing, we need to go for the development. So development, we are going to use any programming languages, that is C, C++, Java or Python, any language we can use. Okay, so that program we are going to compile. What is compilation?
Checking the
Running the
error.
program and obtain the output.
It is to check for an error. Okay, we are going to check the error in the program. We are going to check whether we have any error in the program program line by line. We are going to check for the errors. Okay. After identifying the error, we need to correct the error and we can execute the program to obtain the end result. So these are the 4 steps we have in program development life cycle.